Hi friends, Miss Hassan here. Have you ever wondered how things grow and change? Today we're going to compare the different life cycles of organisms. Now, to remind you what a life cycle is, it's the process when an organism is born, will grow up, and will die. And that process will repeat over and 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 over. Remember, it's a cycle. Now, most animals look very similar to their parents when they're young, like this. Here's a picture of me as a baby with my mom. They slowly grow up, awkward, to become adults, and then can reproduce and make more young of the same species. Well, I don't know if this guy is the same species. Just kidding. I love my kids. Eventually, the adult will die, and in the meantime, their offspring begin the cycle again. Or take this chick, for example. It's a smaller version of an adult. As it grows, it'll change, grow adult feathers, get a comb and waddle, and eventually be ready to make its own eggs, starting the life cycle all over again. Okay, so we've seen what happens with mammals and birds, but what about insects? Some insects look like their parents, but smaller. Take a look at these crickets. Take a look at this cricket life cycle. That tiny little thing you see here is an egg, the first stage of the life cycle. When the cricket emerges, it looks like a smaller version of the adult. This stage is called the nymph stage. The nymph will grow, and as it grows, it'll molt or shed its exoskeleton. It'll molt several times before it finally gets its wings and becomes an adult. In the adult stage, the cricket can now reproduce, and new eggs will be laid. Well, we call the cricket life cycle incomplete metamorphosis. The 3 stages of incomplete metamorphosis are egg, nymph, and adult. You can tell if an insect undergoes incomplete metamorphosis if you find the same species of insect in different sizes. Like these roaches. Ew. Or these grasshoppers. By now, you know that not all insects grow and change in the same way. You've learned that a cute little caterpillar like this can transform into a beautiful butterfly, like this monarch. But they look nothing alike. This type of metamorphosis is called complete metamorphosis. Though the caterpillar shares the same first stage as the cricket, the egg, when it hatches, it's known as a larva. Larvae look nothing like their parents. Their job is to eat and grow and eat and grow and eat and grow some more until it's ready to change. When it's ready, the larva will go into the 3rd stage, known as the pupa stage. You may have heard of the word cocoon or chrysalis. That is the same as the pupa stage. Here's where the real change happens. The caterpillar will go through an extraordinary change within the pupa stage and emerge as an adult. You can tell if an insect undergoes complete metamorphosis if all of the same species are the same size, such as ants and bees. Let's take a look at our mealworms from the lab to see what kind of metamorphosis they go through. Well, that looks a little different. Mealworms aren't actually worms at all. They're the larva stage of the darkling beetle. To get from larva to adult, they had to make a complete change in what they look like. That happened in the pupa stage. So, mealworms undergo complete metamorphosis. That means they have 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Well, I hope you now know some different ways that organisms grow and change. Thanks for learning about life cycles with me. And remember, it's a cycle. It goes over and 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 over. See you next time.